Hello, this is math lesson 10-5 for Thursday, December 17th, 2020. If at any time you need to pause the video to answer any questions you may have or your student may have, you could do so at any time. Okay, let's get started.
Find 21 plus 7. First, use blocks. The sum is 28. Why is there a ring around the 1 cube for 21 and the other 7 ones cubes? Since you are adding 21 plus 7, you need to add the ones together. Why doesn't the number of tens change in your sum? Since you are only adding ones to 21, the two tens in 21 stay the same in the sum. Now draw what you did to solve.
I added the ones first.
How does the drawing show each number? How does the drawing show how you added? The drawing uses lines to show each tens rod and a dot for each one. The drawing shows a ring around all of the dots or ones. Find 21 plus 20. What is the sum?
Select your answer.
Okay, if you count these up, you always start with the tens first. These are called longs, and they're worth 10. So start with those first, and then count your ones. So it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 41.
The sum is 41. Why is there a ring around the two tens for 21 and the two tens for 20? Since you are adding 21 plus 20, you need to add the tens together. The drawing shows how you added the tens and then the 1. Now you know how to solve addition problems using blocks or drawings.
Okay, you need to be in volume 2 on page 567. Okay, let's read the directions and figure out what we have to do. The directions say, how can you find the sum of 50 plus 5? Use place value blocks to help you find the sum, then use numbers and pictures to show your work. I'm just going to use pictures to show the work since you are not able to see my blocks. Okay, so in the video, they drew lines and dots. That's what I'm going to do to solve this problem. Okay, so lines are called longs, and they are actually worth 10. Okay, so that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now to do the ones, 5 ones, you would just draw dots. So dots are worth 1, 4, and 5. And then all we have to do is just count it up. And remember, you start with the longs first, and then you go to the ones next. So you start with 10. So it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then you start counting by ones. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So 50 plus 5 would equal 55. Okay, if you were good with that page, please turn to the next page. If you look at the top, that is the guy from the video, and he's just showing you how to solve a math equation using blocks and then actually drawing it out just like we did on the page before. Okay, let's read the directions, and we'll do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 together. All right, it says use blocks to add, then draw what you did. Okay, so for number 1, they started with 24, So that would be 2 longs. So trace that. And 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then plus 4. So 4 ones. So 4 more dots. Trace those. And then they circled all the ones just to keep them together. So trace that. Okay, now all we have to do is just count up our longs and our cubes, or our tens and our ones. Okay, start with the longs. Always start with the tens first. So this would be 10, 20, and then let's count by ones. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 24 plus 4 equals 28. Okay, let's do number 2 together here. Okay, first we need to make 16. So how many tens would that be? Well, a little hint to help you out with how many tens you need. You could just look in the tens place, which is right here. So what number is there? A 1. So there's 1 10. And then look in the ones place to see how many ones you need. And we need 6 ones. So we'll make 6 dots. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Plus, now we have to make 30. So look at the tens place. We need 3 tens. 1, 2, 3, and no ones. All right, now all we have to do is just count these up. Now remember, start with the longs first. Always start with the tens. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, and now count by ones. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So 16 plus 30 equals 46. Now, just like in the video and on number 1, they circle things to keep them together in one group. So if you wanted to, you could make a funny circle around your tens just to keep them together, because you start with the tens first and then your ones would be here. You'd get the same answer. So you can do that if you want. If you don't want to, you don't worry about it. Okay, so move on to number 3 and number 4. Try those on your own, and then we'll go through it here in a minute. Okay, 32 plus 20. Okay, let's draw our longs and our cubes. So look at the tens place. We need 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. And then the ones place, we need 2 ones. So 1, 2. All right, 20. We need 2 tens. So there's a 2 in the tens place, and 0 ones. So we don't need any dots there. Okay, let's start with the tens, count it up, and then we'll go to the ones. Ready, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now count by ones. 51, 52. So 32 plus 20 is 52. Now, once again, you can make a circle around your tens if you want to. Just keep them together. If you do not want to, don't worry about it. Okay, last one here, number 4. 33 plus 6. Okay, let's make our longs and cubes. So look at the tens place. We need 3 tens. So draw 3 longs. We also need 3 cubes. So 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. And then plus 6. Now there are no tens, so all we need are 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, just like they did up here, and like I said earlier, if you want to circle your tens or your ones to keep them in a group together, that's fine. I'll circle it to show you what to do. You can do that just so they're all together. But you still start with the tens when you're counting. Okay, let's count this up. Start with the tens. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 33 plus 6 equals 39. Okay, if you're okay with that page, please look at the next page. Your job is to do numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 10 is optional. So if you'd like to try that, go ahead. If not, don't worry about it. But you have to do the top 5 problems up here. Remember, draw your lines and your dots to show your longs and cubes. That'll help you out to answer these questions. Okay? All right, when you're done with that page, if you'd like to do some extra practice, you can pick a few on page 570 to do. You can also pick a few on page 571 and page 572. Now remember, you don't have to do them all. Maybe just pick a couple, just to give you a little bit extra practice. Once you're done with your workbook pages, please do the quick check on the Savas website. Please do not fall behind on those. It is tough to catch up. And that is it for today. Thank you.